So tuple. Tuple is almost same as list. We can have different types of values in tuples. The difference in list is we can change value because list is mutable and tuple is immutable. That means you cannot change the value. A tuple can be defined as a collection of objects, values or items of different types, and these collections are enclosed within the circle brackets and separated by commas. Let's understand this with the help of an example. We will create a tuple and name it as tup1 and insert the elements in round brackets and separate them with the help of commas. So tup1 equal to round brackets, the first element is 1, comma, and the second element is Adam, third element is 107 and the fourth element is USA. Now, in tuples, we have our first element at 0th index and we have 1 at 0 index and Adam at 1 index and 107 at 2nd index and USA at 3rd index. And for the reverse index, it starts with -1 index value. We have USA at -1 value, 107 at -2 index value and Adam at -3 index value and 1 at -4 index value. We will explore the tuples with various examples in Jupyter Notebook. But till then, let's look at the characteristics of tuple. So the first is the tuples are ordered. When we say that tuples are ordered, it means that the items have a defined order and that order will not change. Elements of the tuples can be accessed by index. Tuple items are indexed. The first item has index 0, the second index has 1. Third, tuples can store various types of elements, that is, strings, arrays, and many other elements. The next is tuples are immutable. Tuples are unchangeable, meaning that we cannot change, add, or remove items after the tuple has been created. Next is tuples allow duplicate elements. Since tuples are indexed, they can have items with the same value. Let's have a look at some methods of tuples in Python. First, that is index. We can use the index operator to access an item in a tuple where the index starts from 0. Its syntax is the name of the tuple dot index and in round brackets we'll write the element for which we want to access the index. The second is slicing. We can access a range of items in a tuple by using the slicing operator. For that, we'll write the syntax tup1 and the range for which we want to slice the tuple. The third is concatenation. Here we will add two tuples, that is, we just have to write the name of the tuples to add them and we'll place the plus operator just between them. The next is repetition. We can have the same item multiple times in a tuple. For that, we will just have to write the syntax, the name of the tuple and the multiplication operator into the times we want that value to be present in the tuple. The next is count. It returns the number of items a specified value occurs in a tuple. So for that, we have the syntax tup1.count and in round brackets we will just write the element for which we want to count the number of times that specified value has been occurred. We also have another method, that is index. It searches the tuple for a specified value and returns the position of that where it was found. Now let's move to Jupyter Notebook to explore these methods. So let's start. First we will comment, that would be tuples, and we will move to the next column, and first we will create a tuple. For that we will write the command tup1, that would be the name of the tuple, and in round brackets we'll insert the elements, that would be apple, comma, orange, comma, banana, comma, kiwi. Now we will print this tuple. We'll just have to write print and in round brackets the name of the tuple and run the command. We'll get the tuple printed. Now, if you just want to insert a single element in a tuple, for that you will write the command tup2 equal to, in round brackets you will write a single element, that would be apple, and run that command. The tuple is being created, but this tuple is not being considered as tuple in Python. It's been considered as string. So let's check the type of this tuple. For that we will write print type and in round brackets we'll write the name of the tuple we want to check. We'll run this command. Here we can see that it is showing a string. So a single element is been shown as string in Python. If you want that it should be tuple, for that you just have to insert a single comma in the tuple and now run this command. You will get this type as tuple. Now if you want to access any element in a tuple, for that you just have to write the command print tup1 and in square brackets the index value, that is 0, and here you quote the value apple, that is at 0th index value in tup1. Now we can also access the element in the reverse order. For that we'll write the command print tup1 and in square brackets we'll write the index value -1 and run the command. Here we can get the value kiwi from the reverse index order. Now we also have the slicing operator in tuples